How did I know, y'all? My Magatama reacted. Pierce must be trying to hide something from me. I have to break these Psyche-Locks and find out what. Okay. Come on, baby. Man, the sky looks cool with inverted colors. The sky, not this guy. Because he wasn't inverted, so there. Pierce, you're hiding something from me about this candelabra, aren't you? How did you know that shit? It is one of the candelabras from the Flying Chapel, is it not? Is there something special about it? Actually, yes, there's some blood on it, you see. I think the blood might belong to this person. Soren! Soren has a rather nasty wound on his body, doesn't he? Shit! These other two locks better do a better job of protecting me than that first one did. Yes, Master Soren is indeed injured. Are any of the other people involved with this case injured? Not as far as I know. Well, I see. Then let me ask you this, Pierce. Do you suppose Soren could have been more directly involved than you're letting on? What in the world would make you think that? Oh, I've got my reasons. Mr. Gloomsbury's fingerprints were found on this candelabra's stele, which leads me to believe that Mr. Gloomsbury stabbed Soren with it. You cannot possibly think Master Soren is the one responsible for the murder. I don't have any conclusive evidence of that at the moment, but I do think he had a motive. This proves that Soren had a motive to kill Mr. Gloomsbury. Where are you? Yeah.
Take that!
Even though it was an accident, Mr. Gloomsbury was the man responsible for taking Soren's sister away. Damn it, that lock sucked too. Well, at least the third one is the one in the middle. That means it's more likely to be stronger than the other two. Let us suppose that Gloomsbury did... I don't know what I'm doing with his voice anymore. That Gloomsbury did stab Mr. Soren with a candelabra. Can you prove that it had anything to do with this case? He might have been stabbed at some other location for some other reason. Sorry, but I can prove it was related to this case. Oh, early. Soren's stabbing and Mr. Gloomsbury's death are definitely connected. Are they now? This is a piece of evidence that ties Soren's injury to Mr. Gloomsbury's murder. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm gonna say the blood on the lift stain, or the...
Take that!
Just do it. The blood on the lift stain. A blood stain was found on the side of the lift that goes between the hold and Vista deck. Its blood matches the blood that's on the candelabra. I obtained these results straight from the police, so I can assure you this information is correct. This blood stain on the lift indicates an important fact. It shows us that... Or was in the reception hall, Soren was there during the crime, Gloomsbury wasn't there, Soren was there during the crime. Soren's blood is on the lift, which can only mean one thing. He was there, wasn't he? Soren was at the scene of the crime. Was he the third person? You are very astute, Mr. Wright. It appears I cannot hide this from you any longer. But that lock is still there. Very well, I will tell you everything. Damn it. Well, there you go. Oh, I kind of missed the life refill, though. Alright. What's the dealio here? What's going on? Are you like in cahoots with him to just get rid of the dude? Did you tell me about Soren's injury? Very well. This is what I heard directly from Master Soren himself. As you surmised, Master Soren was stabbed by Gloomsbury on the day of the murder. It happened after the first wedding reception. The happy couple was in the reception hall when suddenly Gloomsbury appeared. He attacked Miss Ellen and tried to take her away. Master Soren went to stop him and found himself in a struggle with Gloomsbury. That is when Master Soren was stabbed with the candelabra, he said. Even though Master Soren was badly injured, he went after Gloomsbury. So Soren really was at the scene of the murder, wasn't he? Yes, that is correct. However, by the time Master Soren arrived at the scene, Gloomsbury had already been murdered. So Pierce is saying that Soren was at the crime scene, but that he didn't have anything to do with the murder itself? Even still, why did you try to keep such an important piece of information from me? I'm very sorry. Master Soren's injury and Gloomsbury's murder were not directly related. So I decided not to mention it, so as not to unnecessarily complicate the investigation. Well, dude, you just, I don't know what to make of this even now. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I really must go now. Please excuse me. Thank you for your time. And your information. However reliable it may or may not be. Pierce should have just told us everything in the first place. It saved us all a lot of time. Yeah, but I guess it isn't that simple for him. He's the family butler, after all. Well, when something smells, it's usually the butler. He sure didn't make our job any easier, though, did he? But at least we learned something new. Soren was at the scene of the crime. That's true. One step forward is better than none. So what next, Nick? Let's see. The forensics team might be done investigating the reception hall by now. Let's go check it out. Sounds like a plan. Okie dokie. Not having much luck like piecing this all together in my mind. Ugh, I don't know. It looks like the police are done with their investigation in here. I wonder if it's okay for us to take a look around now. Oh, hi, Mr. Wright. Hey, Emma. Damn, I'm getting good. Hi, Emma. Would it be alright if we investigate in this room now? Sure, the police are all done anyway, so go for it. She says that like every time. Oh my god. Oh, remember that broken lantern? I restored it to perfection. I have to say, it's some of my best work. I mean, this is on par with some of the Lego toys I built as a kid. Sounds like the repair job was a resounding success. Thanks, Emma. We'll take a good look at it, too. Well, I have to be getting back to the station. Try not to mess up the crime scene if you can help it. We'll be careful. I'll be seeing you. Bye. Hi. Bye, Emma, and thank you. Well, shall we get started? I reckon we should, but first... Any ideas what to do? Nah, I'm okay. You know what? We need to milk this for all it's worth, whatever. Jeez, man. I don't know. I really wonder about that Pierce. Yeah, I know what you mean. He seems to have a lot of power over everybody and everything, doesn't he? Actually, what I was really wondering about is that shoulder mech of his. I mean, it's pretty amazing how many things that tiny little contraption can do. Ooh, what if that mech is actually Pierce's true control center? Like his brain. Maya? And what if somewhere in Sprocket Manor he has another shiny golden body? Oh, he has a golden body! Oh, I knew that story would pay off for me someday. The golden body story. That's somewhere in Paper Mario 2. Is that story. It's around chapter 4. I think I even titled the episode Golden Body. It's just so dumb, jeez. And then during emergencies, he can switch bodies and become Super Pierce Nicody. This is my gift for trying to have a serious conversation with a super geek. Nerd. Geek. I bet all Ellen wants is to start her happy new life with Soren. Yeah, I bet you're right. She'll never have that now. But do you think the truth will really set her free? All you can do is do your job to the best of your ability. And if we can bring Ellen joy that way, all the better, right? Maya, you're so sweet and so smart sometimes. Either way, I think true happiness can only be found in the truth. What are you looking at me like that for? I was just thinking about how much I love you. How wise that sounded. Looks like our little Maya's grown up. Would you knock it off? I'm trying to be serious here. Sorry. Wow. So we'll just keep her, she'll just stay on the poofy cheeks for a while here. Those are some poofy cheeks, let me tell you. Alright, well, examine Cito. Nick? What's wrong, Maya? It's a thing! This hasn't moved an inch since the last time we looked at it. It would be pretty creepy if it had. Is there something inside of that one? Look, we're in the middle of an important investigation, so try not to shout, okay? I was just hoping to get it changed somehow. You know, so it'd be more interesting. The last thing we need is for things to get more interesting. We open it up and there's a second body falls out, you know? Hey, there's like something shiny over here. This is where the murder weapon, the timekeeper, was displayed. I guess it's in police custody now. Huh? What's this? A key? It's like a little wind-up contraption, isn't it? Excuse me, could I ask you a question? Oh, of course, dearie. What would you like to know? Do you know anything about this key? It's the key that starts up the timekeeper. A startup key? That's right. Oh, the first startup of love ceremony was so beautiful. The bride and groom each had a symbol of their love, and when they put them together, oh, how romantic it was. Oh my god. Key of love added to the court record. Wow. Yep. First startup of love ceremony. What exactly did that entail? Oh, it's a ceremony in which the couple activated the timekeeper together for the first time. I suppose it was kind of like a cake-cutting ceremony. And what are these symbols of their love you mentioned? Well, that's kind of an industry secret, so I can't really say. I'm sorry, I'd better be getting back to my work. Looks like there's an order from above not to talk about it. Yeah, I'm surprised she said as much as she did, honestly. Hey, I think that tablecloth is new. They must have changed it since yesterday. Oh, how can you tell? Because the food stains that were there are now gone. I should have known it's because it's food related. Oh, man. It's another beautiful day outside, isn't it? Yep. If only it wasn't the scene of a murder, we could really enjoy it. True. It must be tough for the maids to have to work on a beautiful day like today. Oh, we don't mind. Whoa, I didn't think you'd hear me way over here. We don't think of it as simply cleaning. It's more like we're wiping away all of the sadness stuck to this airship. Wow, talk about devoted. Guess we checked out everything of interest in this area. Hello. Ooh, she's pretty. Hey, take a look at that door. Oh, I was checking out the girl. My bad. I wonder where it goes. Shall we open it up and see? Another room? Wait, please don't open that. That's even... Wait, please don't open that. It's the emergency escape hatch. It leads directly outside. You'll fall to your death. Oh, that was a close one, huh, Maya? I'll say. Ew. There's where Larry's thing was. Oh, there's the other horse. Or the... I'm just a lost cause at this point, and they call them horses forever. Oh, wow. Here's the broken lantern all patched up. And I do mean patched. Patch 1.57. Emma said this was some of her best work, so I know she put a lot of effort into it. I mean, what else is the girl supposed to do, I suppose? It's not even her job to do stuff like that, right? It was pretty smashed up. It must have been a lot of work to piece it back together. Well, she gets an A for effort, at any rate. Huh? This wheel handle on the back has some blood on it. Wait a minute. Looks like somebody gripped it with a bloody hand. Isn't that supposed to be the wheel on the inside of the door? Maybe the blood got there when the killer was putting old Doom and Gloom's body inside. Do you see anything else worth noting? Well, there's another one of these lanterns over there, so it might be a good idea to really compare the two later. Okay, sure, no problem. Well, because on the other one they were talking about how the outside gear or whatever was bronze. There's something to look at over here. Excuse me, is the fog machine ready to use now? No, I'm afraid not, Missy. We only put dry ice in it when there's an actual reception. I see, that's too bad. She still wants to blast me with a cloud of smoke, doesn't she? You know, Maya... I'm not even gonna say it. Wait. Something over here. Just the exit. Get a load of that huge set of doors. I bet all sorts of things come and go through here. Like an elephant! I'm pretty sure it's just the bride and groom. This is a banquet hall, not a circus. Thank God. They want to make sure that you notice this, don't they? Yeah, see how it's... This is the unbroken peggable lantern. And this is the one that Emma restored. I wouldn't say they look exactly the same, more that they're made up of the same parts. Wait a minute. What is it, Maya? I think there's something off about this peggable. Just about everything about it looks off to me. Did they think we weren't gonna notice this? I'm not quite sure what it is, but some detail isn't quite right. Show me the restored lantern again. Yeah. Hey, I know. It's this, right? What? Where? The thing about the restored lantern that's off is the color of the wheel handle. For just a second, I thought to myself, I wonder if it could have been the wings or something too. Look, it's the wheel handle. It's a different color altogether. It's two different colors altogether now. Yeah, and the silver one goes on the inside. They mentioned that earlier, like to cut costs or whatever, you know, they just didn't paint the inside one. Oh wow, you're right. And there's blood here on this handle, as if somebody gripped it with a bloody hand. Right. Which means that the blood got on the handle from inside the lantern. Yep. He was probably trying to get out. Oh my god, what is... Okay, hang on though. If they used the peggable to hide the dead body... Let's say that's what they did. They put the dead body in there. How would he have gripped it with a bloody hand? He would have had to still be alive while he was in there. You know, it's like, of all the things for him to grip, he gripped the wheel like he was trying to get out. That's strange. Do you think the blood got there when the killer was putting the body in the lantern? It's really hard to say at this point. No. I think that's it. I think that's it for all we need to do here. Whew! Well, I think we checked out everything relevant to this case. What are you two doing here? Wait, what are you doing here? Uh-oh. Who is it? It's Edgeworth. Oh, no, it's... Oh, God, are you okay? Soren, shouldn't be resting in bed. You're injured. Why are you looking around like a crazy person? He's looking for his book. How do you know about that? Never mind. My notebook. Have you seen my notebook? Can't find it anywhere. This is the most alive that I've ever seen you. What's the matter with him? My notebook. I have to have. Master Soren. Ah, there it is. Master Soren, I told you to stay in bed. My notebook. Here you go. He's looking for something. Oh my gosh, what's going on here? What is going on here? Phew. Oh, back to the stoic. Looks like he's calmed down now. Soren, do you mind if I talk to you for a minute? I cannot allow you to do that. What if his wound were to open up again? What if I were to open it up for him? He needs to rest. Oh, I guess you're right. Well, can he rest while we talk to him? Maybe. Oh wow, two clowns singing with one voice here. Master Soren, let us retire. Alright. Man, there they go. Pierce is right. I guess he really isn't in any condition to be questioned. Well, let's go back to the agency and sort through what we've learned. What's that all about, then? Reckon we're gonna have some more Trucy and Athena chasing each other around. We're back! Anybody here? Oh, hi, boss! You okay? I thought you were with Trucy. Well, I guess you could say that I'm taking a short break. But enough about me. What about the investigation? Did you find out anything? Well, it turns out that the third person Ellen says she saw at the crime scene might be Soren. What, really? I always thought he seemed suspicious. Thing is, by the time Soren got to the Vista deck, the murder had already occurred, apparently. No way, I don't buy that, not for a second. It's a cover-up, I tell you. He like stabbed himself or something, did he? As a lawyer, it's certainly a possibility I have to pursue, but what? It's your job, right? So pursue the heck out of it. Just do it! Yeah, but is that really what's best for Ellen? Soren could be found guilty if the truth comes out tomorrow. But if we don't pursue this possibility, Ellen could be found guilty instead. Oh boy. Either way, it sure doesn't spell out happily ever after for the two of them. So what are you gonna do, Mr. Wright? I can't let an innocent person get convicted. So I guess all I can really do is pursue the truth. Even if it ends up devastating Ellen. What a tough call to make. Maybe they both did it. Send them both to jail, you know? So that can be their honeymoon. Still, there's always a chance, right? Maybe something will come up during the trial that'll save their marriage. I hope so, I really do. Well, Maya, let's go. Break the news to Ellen, you mean? Yep. Mr. Wright, please take me with you. I bet I could help you counsel Ellen through this piece of bad news. Athena, yeah, come with us, man. Oh my god, why are you shutting her down, dude? Are they trying to write her out of the game? Jeez. Athena, what are you doing here? I've been looking all over for you. Come on now, let's get back to practicing. Oh my god. No, wait. My body can't take it anymore, my golden body. Boss, you gotta help me. A lawyer always keeps their promises, Athena. But boss! If you bail on me one more time, Athena, I'm gonna use a real blade on you. Oh my god. Yeah, man, oh, that's like, to be honest, that whole side thing with the two of them is kind of irritating. So, I don't know. Hang in there, kiddo. Like, if she's gonna be in the game, I'd rather she be there to, like, to do what she wants to do, rather than all this silliness, I don't know. Come on, Maya, we better get going. They really just wanted to keep them out and bring back the main players, I guess. Well, in any case, detention center go. Ellen, you were not in for a good time. Oh, and I felt so bad for her earlier, too. I mean, I still feel bad for her now, but it's like in the moment, you know? When you're there. Hello, Ellen. Are you ready for some crying? Are you ready to cry? Is you about to? How'd your investigation go, Mr. Wright? Bad! Before I answer that, I need to ask you something. Was Soren with you when Mr. Gloomsbury attacked you in the reception hall? I'm sorry I kept it from you. I was afraid that he'd come under suspicion if I told you. So I kept quiet about it. I'm really sorry. I see, I thought it was probably something like that. Listen, Ellen, I'm afraid I had to make a very difficult decision based on what I found out. What kind of decision? This is very hard for me to say, but the mysterious person you saw at the scene of the crime was most likely Soren. And away we go. Oh. In other words, in court tomorrow, I'm afraid I'll have to propose the possibility that Soren is the true culprit. No, Soren is innocent. No! Don't you see? If I don't try to pursue that line of thought, you'll be found guilty. No, no! Oh, it's the first of many. The first of many. Many, 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 many tears. Please, Ellen, calm down. There's no way. She's not getting over this one. Soren just can't be found guilty. I'd much rather I be found guilty instead. Ellen, you can't let yourself think like that. But, no. Marriage is for life, right? Do you really think you could run away from the truth and still be truly happy with him? Yeah. Tear after tear after tear. You're not married, so how can you possibly understand? Sometimes you just gotta do whatever it takes to make things work. But Nick, you talk to her. Hey, don't just dump this all on me. No, I'm afraid this is on you, Phoenix, a little bit. Mr. Wright, I'm innocent and Soren is too. So please, prove our innocence in court! Tear after tear, after tear, after tear, after tear. I just hope she doesn't lose control like this in court tomorrow. Oh, man. Okay, that went by faster than I thought. I thought we were going to learn something else new there. Alright, so at the time you're seeing this video, I may or may not be, like, just coming back from Con Bravo. So, not that that affects anything here, but, anyway, next time on Phoenix Wright, it's Trial Day 2, the last trial, the last Jedi, the last Plinkett, the last everything. So how about we end it the same way that we started? Well, that was disappointing. See you later.